Hello, and welcome to another tarot reading. This is for the Earth signs, so Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Um, and I'm recording this before the pink moon on the summer solstice, so there's definitely that energy involved. Um, Again, this is for the Earth signs, tarot reading for the Earth signs. Um, and a card already jumped out, so here we go. We have the Nine of Cups. Okay, and let's see what else. What else do we got here? I think nothing else is going to jump out, is what it told me. So I'm going to look at the book really quickly. You know how I am with the book. Um, First card, again, just to reiterate, a Nine of Cups. Cups have to do with water and emotion. And if you look at the symbology in this card right here, you can see it's a man smiling with a bunch of cups. And he has that peacock feather on. And he has jewels and everything like that, you know. So this is definitely a point in time where not like your wishes are granted, but that right now the signs are very satisfied with where you are. And this doesn't necessarily have to do with like money. It's more about feeling prosperity with everything that you have. It's very big picture. So you might be thinking about, where you work and where you live or the people in your life or all those things. It's kind of a point where you're looking at all of it and enjoying what you've not accomplished, but what you have to experience around you. It's very very present for you right now. And for some of you, you're like realized you're living your daydream. Um, hmm. I'm getting weird feelings in my mouth. I feel like some of you guys aren't really talking. You're really just being intuitive and um, watching. You know, watching your life, just be your life. Very much in the observer seat, but you're happy, you're healthy. Um, like, whoa, you know. It's almost like you're so taken back by how on point you are on, like, how, like, like how literally on point you are with how you're now living your dream. You're like, oh shoot, like this is for real now. And I just picked out the Six of Swords. It's almost like in this time, it's almost contemplative. I can't talk. I don't know what it is. Um, you're while you're taking the back seat and observing and appreciating everything, you also are preparing for some type of journey. Emotionally, this definitely is. You think that you're in a place where you want to see different things, experience different things, but also to, because he's traveling on water. So I don't think that this is like you thinking of, excuse me, this doesn't mean that you're thinking of like, oh, what to do next, what to do next. It's almost like the way you've been moving through your thoughts is you've been really honoring them and appreciating, not appreciating, that's the wrong word. You're moving through them in a very healthy way right now, where you can just mind the waves and keep on paddling. Um, and even in relation to with this Nine of Cups, because they are in sequence to each other, you know, it I'll mention this again, and I will mention this in all my videos. I don't do any sort of like placements. I definitely, you know, wing it. It sounds bad, but it's an intuitive thing where, you know, the story is meant to be read in a certain order, in a certain way. And these two cards, the Nine of Cups and the Six of Swords, are definitely meant to be one and two. They're definitely meant to be within the same step, um, or one step in the other step. So, with you moving through this, your feelings and emotions and things like that, no matter how turbulent they are, allows you to observe your life and be appreciative for it, and then kind of realize, oh my God, I'm living my daydream. Um, Also, kudos to your earth signs. This means that you're very focused, and not only that, but you're aware of your limitations and giving yourself time to rest. You've been saying no at the right opportunities, and it's like you're planning. You're planning right now. Yeah, so some of you are big dreamers right now. I feel like this is a lot of the Capricorns right now. You're really dreaming of, you know, what could be, what could be. Um, and it's like not a necessarily bad thing. I can see that for the Capricorns who are really like in this right now, um, it could be really distracting you from going back to this Nine of Cups of being content. It's almost like you've been doing this like maladaptively, a little bit, but these dreams are valid. Um, and they are real, and they are things that you can make happen, but the only way to make them happen is to continue with this emotional maturity, to keep being happy and present like the Nine of Cups, and then you'll get there. You will get this star that you are following. um, Another thing, the rest of the earth signs, so Taurus and Virgos, they're the ones who are doing the best on this path, following the star while being level-headed. Um, and I'm a Taurus myself, and I do feel that way. It's been challenging, but it's been worth it, to accept feelings and move forward and stay focused on your dreams. And now we have the Ten of Swords. So from Six of Swords to Ten of Swords. This feels like a old wound. Yes, this is such an old wound that keeps coming up again and again. It's almost like anticipating having to prove yourself when you haven't even thrown yourself into the ring yet. Maybe even like a little bit of imposter syndrome, of just feeling like it's impossible, or feeling like there's um, there's stuff to prove, and you're also kind of in a situation that isn't as ideal for following the star, but you're really just, you know, going it through it day by day and making it work. This has to do with the pink moon. The pink moon is actually pretty important to earth signs, and I don't want to speak too much on it because there is a lot of information out there, and I always recommend people to do their own research, because oftentimes when you do research on something, you find what is meant to be calling for you. And I think that for all of us earth signs here, this is the wound that will be healing around this time. Like this summer will definitely be about healing the doubt and imposter syndrome, and feeling like having to prove yourself when you can just do it, you know? And there's other things here too. Ooh, Seven of Rods. Okay, this is not the first time I got this card this week, so that's all, like, really interesting, honestly. And as you can see, there's a bunch of sticks, but he's holding the one, kind of bracing himself. So this has to do with having a lot of iron in the fire, but really sticking to one here. Like, stick to one path, one idea, and not like stick to it, like drop the others, no, but definitely give it the time and attention that it needs. Because if you don't, then not that you would lose it, but you wouldn't be handling that situation responsibly. This definitely has to do with work. You've been given the green light, you're allowed to go, and you're gonna go, take that rod of responsibility. Not rod of responsibility, but be responsible for, that rod that he's holding. You have to. It's okay to have multiple sticks of iron in the fire, but you do have to pay attention to where each one is at, and you need to pay attention to work right now. Definitely be mindful of the progress that you're making, because nothing is permanent. And just be responsible, stay consistent, and keep pushing through. Because also too, rods and wands have to do with the soul and fire. And as much as fire can create, it can also destroy. So definitely be mindful of your actions in your time management. That also could be contributing to the Ten of Swords, that stress there. A lot of this is just trying to stay balanced, earth signs. And look at that, Ace of Cups. Look at what being balanced gives us. Emotional fulfillment. So, I know that other stuff I said was about work, but this also could be with work-life balance. You almost feel like you're not having enough fun and not giving back to the people that helped you even have all those irons in the fire, all those opportunities going for you at once, and that they just want to see you succeed. So don't overthink that. In your success, the way you feel happy for it is also how they feel happy for it. It fills their cup to see your cup get filled. In regardless of, any past drama or past beef or what have you, disagreements, this transcends all of that. This is definitely on like family, chosen family, friends, friend groups, maybe like cousins, loved ones that are close to you. You want to give back to them, but they just watching you and supporting you and watching that growth. I just want to go like this with this. It just goes through everything. Yeah. I do feel the connection dimming. I feel like this is a time, and I've been feeling this way too personally as a Taurus. It's like I just want everything out of my business. Like, I don't, just out of my business. I just want to work, get it done, and move forward. But, it comes up. Where's the love? The Ace of Cups there. And look at that. This is definitely our takeaway card. the Hanged Man, for sure. For sure. For sure. Who else would it be but the Hanged Man for the earth signs? Literally, who else? So, what I love about the Hanged Man is how his legs cross over like that, because he is getting comfortable where he's at. So, this is almost a message of like, if you feel uncomfortable on, you know, on the Six of Swords, on your moving through your journey, get used to it, because this is the key here, is being responsible for those ugly feelings. That's also a big part of that card. It's just usually it like has to do with like passions in your life, like things that you're like physically working towards. And for us right now, our signs, it's definitely a combination of that and emotionally, just trying to stay believing in those dreams and believing in the love around you, and getting used to getting comfortable with being uncomfortable and moving forward anyway, and not letting it get to you is not the right way, but definitely this time you're learning how to view things differently, how to make these situations work for us, even if we don't like it. Definitely a time for asking for answers from, spirit team. So if you are somebody who, subscribes to having a faith or spirituality, or like talking to spirit guides, angels, archangels, ascended masters, God, Jesus, Mary, Shiva, whoever you want, whoever it is for you, definitely let them know that you're looking for a sign, because this is the week to do it. This kind of sets the tone for the rest of the year until we go into the next solstice. So definitely do that. And this happiness, this peace is going to stay, but the internal world will slowly shift and change, because the Hangman is also an indicator of a turning point coming. So emotional maturity, following dreams despite being overwhelmed by them, seeing the love around you being fulfilled, and getting used to being uncomfortable. So, takeaway card, the Hanged Man. Do research on the pink moon, find out what it means to you. And here we go. Here is the spread. Let's get all those cards in there. And thank you for watching, Earth Signs, and I will see you in another month. Thank you.